What's up, guys? Today I'll be reacting to 10 things in Australia that just make sense. Honestly, I'm expecting for some wild stuff, so let's do it.
Sense in Australia, whether it's legislation, what things are called, little design decisions. They're
Wait.
just things. Here's 10 things that just make sense in Australia, whether it's legislation, what things are called, little design decisions. They're just things where you see here and you think, why is this not everywhere? This makes so much sense. So that's what we're doing. I've been in Australia for a year. I love it.
Wow.
I love the people. I love the vibes. So it's probably just things that, Australians just see as every day. But to me, they just make a lot of sense. So let's get into it.
Let's
And the
go.
first one is bin chickens. So bin chickens, anyone in Australia, I'm sure you've seen them because they're everywhere. And the name that they actually are called, like their actual proper
Oh,
name, I have no idea. But
when he said bin chickens, I was thinking about food, but that just made me a chunky thinking about that. Well, yeah, that's a cute bird.
everybody calls them bin chickens. There's no need to call them a different name, I don't think, because
Ooh.
they're bin chickens. That's exactly what they do. These flamingo-looking animals that like to linger in the bins in the garbage and grab some food. So it just makes
Yeah,
sense to call them bin chickens. Two,
yeah, that makes sense. I thought I've seen them at Hong Kong Zoo yesterday. So yeah, I went to Hong Kong 2 days ago and it was fun. But yeah, I thought I've seen those chicken in their zoo. I thought they're very cute. But yeah.
we got the power plug switches. Those things, I don't even want to begin to talk about how much time I've spent looking at them, or every time I flip them, just think, why would it not be like this everywhere? Why would you not want or be able to have the ability to switch it off so that you know you're not going to get zapped when you're
Yeah.
unplugging and plugging something in? Not saying it happens a lot in other places, but your hands get wet sometimes, and maybe a little water gets on the outlet, and you're in the back of your mind, you're like, am I going to get zapped? Here, you just flip the switch and you're sorted. It's,
Yeah.
again, it just makes sense. That's it. Three,
Yeah, they should invent those in different countries too because he is right that you could get electrocuted if your hand get wet. Like there was one time I plugged my stuff and then I got shocked and I was like, I'm not doing this again because I'm afraid. So it took me like a day again to plug my stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
we got chicken salt. I don't know what it is. I didn't want to look into it because I didn't want to ruin the magic for me, but I love it. I love chicken salt so much. I don't know why it's
Oh, so
not a
that
thing
was
in
it.
other places. If we could get chicken salt on Pringles, I think I would be over the moon because Pringles are the go-to chip. I haven't seen chicken salt flavor Pringles yet, so I think if we could merge that, that would be amazing. But chicken salt just makes sense on chips, like fries. Um, it's just so good. So chicken salt. So number 4, we got
What does even chicken salt mean? Like there's salt on your fries or like your chips? Or what is it? I really don't know. Please don't judge me. I might get bashed again for this, but yeah, I just don't know. So please let me know in the comments.
those little sauce squirters things. I don't know what they're called,
Sauce
but it's,
squirters.
I'm sure sauce squirter gets the job done.
Ah, that one.
The design of it just makes sense because
Yeah.
I've only ever seen the ones where you gotta like rip it off and then you unroll it like it's like that limp end of a toothpaste roll, and it's like not super annoying, but it's messy and it's you're just pushing it out versus the squirter. You just you get the 2 prongs and you squeeze it and
Oh
it's
yeah.
just shoots out. It's perfect. First time I did squirt myself in the eye, I will say I saw it and squirted it, but
Ouch.
now that I've learned, I think it just makes sense that all sauce packages should be like that. Number 5,
Yeah, those actually is cooler than the the small packaging where you have to like rip off and then you have to push so that the sauce came off. But yeah, that one he just showed is just nicer because you just have to like squirt it, and way easier looking than the other one that you have to push. And yeah, so yeah.
We got mandatory voting. It is mandatory here. There are fines associated with not voting. I don't think
Oh,
they're
that's
major
nice.
fines, but they're enough where it at least switches the mindset to, it'll at least get the lazy people who are just can't be bothered to go vote, where
That's
you know you're gonna get
nice.
fined for not voting. At least it makes you feel like you're paying to not vote
Yeah.
versus have no consequence. Then it's like whatever. You just, you know, you can't be bothered sometimes and you don't go. But here, having the fine, making it mandatory, I think it just makes sense to, yeah, give you that extra encouragement to vote. So it just makes sense.
That makes sense. That really makes sense. I am lazy, and I think that is nice if they do that in every country.
6 here, we got the love heart. It makes sense. There's
Love
always
heart.
been a debate why we call a heart the perfectly shaped heart, the love heart, um, compared to a real heart that looks similar but not really anatomically. Here, it's called love heart. So the one you'd send in an emoji, love heart. Then
Ah.
the heart that's more resembling the heart, that's an actual heart. And it makes sense. 7, we got standard drink labels. So on every, I guess maybe not every, I haven't seen all of them, but I'm pretty sure on most, if not all, beer, wine, whatever ways you can get your alcohol, on it they'll show a standard drink amount. So 2 standard drinks, and it's a good way to track
Ooh.
how drunk you are, you know, or how drunk you get based off of a certain amount of drinks. And
Yeah.
it just makes sense. You know, that's
It
it.
does make
Number
sense.
8.
Yeah, you can definitely track how drunk you can be if they just have a label on their alcohol. That sounds awesome. I mean, I don't drink, but maybe one day if there's occasion and then people will try to force me to drink. I really hate alcohol though. Tastes
They
horrible.
got the health star ratings on their food to give you that general guide of how something is, whether it's good, bad, ugly. Of course, it's not perfect. I'm sure there's, you know, some people would
Milo.
debunk that a 4-star rating is still good or bad, and, you know, vice versa with the low stars. I'm sure you could find people disproving it, but as a general guideline, as a just put something on the package just so at least people know, have a rough idea,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense. Just something
Yep.
simple, easy to look at, not complicated. The health star rating on foods,
That's
I
right.
think it makes sense. Number 9, we got the culture of walking around barefoot. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it makes so much sense for so many health reasons in terms of having strong feet or muscles, joints, just being a healthy person. And it also just encourages everybody to keep the streets clean and keep things clean. So if you know people are going to walk around barefoot, you're more inclined to keep things clean. So to be fair, I did get my feet burnt when I was in Sydney though. Like
Ouch.
walking on the asphalt, the sun basically turned it into a stove top. So I did burn the bottom of my feet from walking barefoot too much and kind of, yeah, forcing it. But for the most part, I love it. You know, you live and you learn. But I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm team barefoot all the way. Number 10.
Okay, I don't know if I agree with that. To me, it doesn't make sense because that's why there's a good shoes, because then you cannot burn your foot. Cause like if I have blister that hurts so bad, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. The ground is so hard when you walk around. Like, I don't mind walking barefoot, like just in my backyard, but when you're walking really far barefoot and it's too hot, no, that's just so crazy. I don't know. I could totally do it in the beach, but not on the road, like walking. No, no, thank you.
Final one here. We got thanking the bus driver. So
Ah,
it's simple, it's easy, and I'm not saying we don't thank bus drivers or other places don't, but it's just reiterated so much, and it makes so much sense because it's just a decent thing to do. It's a polite thing to do, to be grateful and kind to someone, just even if they're just doing their job. It can mean a
yeah.
lot to someone. You never know what someone's going through. So
Oh,
just having that being a part of, yeah, always thank the bus driver. Everybody just says that, and it's a nice reminder because it sets the tone to be polite and kind to everybody around you. So makes a lot of sense.
yep.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's it.
That's a good one. I like how they like put like a reminder outside to like kindness is free or something. Always share kindness. I heard Australian is really friendly. So yeah, I'm sure they're really polite. That is nice to know. But yeah.
That's my list. Those are the top 10 things that make the most sense. I got lots. It's a lot that makes sense here, obviously. And I got lots planned still for other videos. Once my foot's not broken, I plan to be more mobile,
Oh.
do some really fun stuff. Right now, doing these, get the foot fixed and healed, and then we rocking and rolling. So let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Those things.
That was actually a good list, and those lists he mentioned made a lot sense. Except for walking barefoot. I just really don't get it. I don't know. It's just not to me. Please just don't judge me for saying this. But I think I saw a comment on one of my video, Australian video, and it's Australian, and he said it's just a stereotype. But yeah, a very informative video, and I totally love it. I can't wait to visit Australia one day to experience all those shocking things that he mentioned on the list. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below what else should I react to. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.